Is the Big Apple in turmoil? Recent events in New York City have stirred a hornet's nest, with the epicenter being a civil fraud verdict against former President Donald Trump. This verdict, which sent shockwaves through the city, wasn't just a legal dispute. No, it was a clash of titanic personalities and political powerhouses. At the heart of the controversy was Trump himself, who didn't hold back in his criticism of Governor Kathy Hochul and Judge Arthur Engoron. Trump, ever the fighter, has appealed against the decision, refusing to take it lying down. He's questioned the fairness of the verdict, criticized the governor's role in the process, and challenged the impartiality of the judge. This has ignited a fierce debate about justice, politics, and the rule of law in one of the world's most influential cities. As Trump battles his legal woes, another storm brews in the city's streets. The city that never sleeps found itself at a standstill as truckers blocked major roadways, disrupting delivery services and exacerbating the already strained economic situation. Why? Well, imagine being in the driver's seat, literally. The truckers aren't just protesting for the sake of it. They're demanding change, voicing their concerns over issues that have been simmering under the surface for far too long, issues that affect their livelihood, their families, their futures. They're not just standing up for themselves, but for the countless others who feel their voices aren't being heard. These truckers, the lifeblood of our nation's supply chain, have taken to the streets in a show of solidarity, their vehicles becoming towering symbols of resistance. They're not asking for much, just a fair shake in a system that seems increasingly skewed against them. Their demands? More equitable wages, better working conditions, respect for their vital role in keeping the city running. But their actions have ripple effects, extending far beyond the blocked highways and stalled traffic. The disruption to delivery services has been felt keenly across the city. Supermarkets with empty shelves, restaurants unable to serve their customers, hospitals waiting on critical supplies. The city's already precarious economic situation teeters even more precariously on the edge. And what about the Trump supporters, those hardworking folks who believe in the promise of a better tomorrow? They're feeling the pinch too. Many of them are the very truckers leading this protest, their MAGA hats a common sight amongst the sea of 18-wheelers. Their reactions, a mix of frustration and resolve, frustration at the situation they find themselves in, resolve to keep fighting for what they believe in. So, as the city echoes with the rumble of idling engines and the honking of horns, the financial world watches anxiously. The markets are jittery, investors are cautious, and businesses are bracing for impact. The city, once a beacon of prosperity and opportunity, now finds itself in the throes of uncertainty. While the truckers' protest rages on, the city's financial world braces for another hit. Jordan Belfort, the infamous Wolf of Wall Street, has issued a warning to investors about the volatile political climate in New York. A name synonymous with Wall Street's wild side, Belfort's words carry weight. He's cautioning investors, stressing the swirling political tensions and mounting legal challenges that are causing ripples across the financial landscape. Invest with caution, he advises, as the city known for its soaring skyscrapers and bustling markets is now marred by uncertainty. And what does this mean for those who've placed their faith in former President Trump's financial acumen? The answer isn't clear-cut, but one thing is certain: the unpredictability of New York's political climate could pose a risk to their investments. With every political upheaval, the reverberations are felt in the stock market, affecting portfolios and shaking investor confidence. While Wall Street grapples with uncertainty, a new controversy stirs within the city's bravest. In a shocking display, FDNY firefighters booed Attorney General Letitia James, raising concerns about the politicization of legal proceedings. The city's bravest, who risk their lives daily, made their displeasure towards the Attorney General known in no uncertain terms. Their discontent stems from what they perceive as a politically motivated pursuit against former President Trump, which they see as a threat to the rule of law and a potential danger to conservative investors. This incident has left many Trump supporters feeling vindicated in their concerns over the politicization of the justice system. They argue that the AG's actions could set a dangerous precedent, where legal decisions are swayed by political leanings rather than factual evidence. As the city continues to reel from these events, questions arise about the future of New York's business environment and constitutional principles. The question remains: will the rule of law prevail, or will political bias overshadow justice? The heavy $350 million judgment against Trump has sparked heated debates about the politicization of the legal system. The verdict, seen by many as a political move rather than a legal necessity, has sent shockwaves throughout the business community in New York and beyond. Investors, entrepreneurs, and businesses are watching closely as the former president battles this substantial judgment. The concern goes beyond Trump as an individual. It's about the potential implications for other business entities in the state. If a former president can be targeted in this manner, what does that mean for the average business owner in New York? Furthermore, the judgment has raised questions about the sanctity of constitutional principles. The right to a fair trial, the presumption of innocence until proven guilty, and the separation of powers are fundamental cornerstones of the American legal system. Yet, many feel these principles have been compromised in the pursuit of a political agenda. Among Trump supporters, there's a growing sense of unease. They see the judgment as a blow against their chosen leader, yes, but also as an attack on their values, their beliefs, and their way of life. They fear what this verdict could mean for the future of conservative politics in America, particularly in New York. But it's not just Trump supporters who should be concerned. The way this case has been handled could set a precedent for future legal proceedings. If the law can be used as a tool for political gain, then the integrity of the justice system is at risk. This is why the $350 million judgment against Trump has sparked such widespread debate. It's about more than just one man. It's about the future of the American legal system, the business environment in New York, and the fundamental principles that underpin our society. As the city navigates this tumultuous period, one thing is clear. The events in New York have far-reaching implications, not just for Trump supporters, but for the entire nation.